Well, warm greetings, Ram fans, and welcome to our final regular season edition of the Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar, What's at Stake? Along with Chris Kowalczyk from the Around the Horns blog, which is part of VCUathletics.com, I'm Robbie Robinson. Well, Chris, we are finally here at the last game. The St. Bonaventure Bonnies come from Olean, New York to take on the Rams on Saturday night, and this is actually an easy one. What is at stake for VCU as they play their last regular season game of the year?
Robbie, I'm not even sure where to begin, but I'll go right to senior day. You've got Rob Brandenburg and Javante Reddick playing their final home game here at the Siegel Center. Nobody wants to go out a loser on a day like that. Number two is the Rams have an opportunity to go undefeated at home for the first time since 1970-71. And finally, the Rams, although it'll depend on some other things that happen, actually have an opportunity to have a share of the regular season title, which that matters to them. So where to begin? Everything's at stake, all kinds of things.
That is like the filet mignon of what is at stake in terms of things that are going around this game. All right, let's talk about St. Bonaventure. Coach Schmidt's a really good coach. They're a good basketball team, a great program up in upstate New York. What are they bringing into this particular game tonight?
Robbie, they got a real nice guard-based offense. You've got two guards up front. You've got Charlon Kloof, who's one of the best point guards in the league. He's second in the league in assists. And then you've got a guy who's really come on this year, 6'4" guard Matthew Wright, who can really score the basketball. You've got two guys. It's going to run through them, and they could give the Rams some matchup problems with their length. They've also got a great shot blocker down low. Really some interesting pieces. They're going to want to score the basketball. The Rams are going to want to score the basketball. It'll come down to, can the Rams force enough turnovers?
What is your one lasting memory, Chris, of Javante Reddick, the senior from Winston-Salem, and then Rob Brandenburg, the senior from in Ohio?
I feel like I always end up going back to a couple of moments from the Final Four because that's how we got to know them. There's that Javante Reddick putback in the USC game where he just sort of erupts and you see this emotion and you're like, wow, this guy's a beast. And then Rob Brandenburg, it's the block. Do you want to give us an invitation?
Not now. You haven't paid me enough today.
But yeah, it's those moments that are singular. But there's so many. It's where to begin.
I agree with you on that. For me, really, the Javante Reddick moment was in the Purdue game. If you remember, the Rams got down in that game early on, and Javante came off the bench and hit a couple big jump shots from the free throw line, and that really got the Rams going. And they ran away and hid from Purdue, and that led them to go into the Sweet 16 against Florida State. Rob Brandenburg. Yeah, of course. The block shot with Rob Brandenburg. We'll never forget that. But overall, I mean, I know you've talked to these guys a lot in your job. They're just fantastic kids, both of them, from Rob to Javante, the kind of kids you want to be around and really root for.
Yeah, great kids, great representatives of the program. You can really see early on the kind of guys Shaka Smart was trying to build a program with here. And, we're going to miss these guys a lot, but, they still have a lot of games to play. It's going to be exciting to see how we finish it out.
Yeah, I hope a lot more games to play, including the one against St. Bonaventure on Saturday night. For Chris Kowalczyk, I'm Robbie Robinson. This has been a Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar What's at Stake. Everybody enjoy the grand finale here at the Verizon Wireless Arena.